Hey, how's it going, guys? Another day, another hour. I have adjusted a lot of settings for my microphone because I don't like how deep my voice gets sometimes, and it gets muddled out, in my opinion. So we're going to try to fix that, and I hope this sounds better. So if it's loud, I'm sorry. If the music is not loud enough, sorry. I'm trying to keep things as equal as I can. Um, so, we were last off killing hill giants. So let's take a look at our enchanted gem here. I think we had one? We did not have one. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, in that case, let's go kill a hill giant and see what happens. I don't think I have the task still. I might not. I could be lying. Alright, so the microphone does red bar quite a bit, but I don't think that that's going to be a problem for it. I think really what that's going to be is just me seeing a meter that I don't need to care about. So we have, at the moment, 13 hours, 10 minutes playtime. In about 6 hours, 50 minutes, we will be able to trade openly with players. Any item that's on the restricted trade list, which will be good, but not really helpful for our situation. I'll be able to trade gold, and that's really the primary thing. I just want to get rid of the stack that's in the bank. This episode, I plan on getting Fight Arena finished out so I can get some attack level. I do want to get 40 attacks so I can start using an rune scimitar. That is at 40 attack for us. You go through bronze to iron to steel to black armor to mithril up to adamant and then rune, dragon. So once we get to rune, we're pretty much almost a dragon. But we need 20 more levels to get to level 60. So could be fun. I did kill one hill giant and we have 38 left to go through with. So I think our early game Slayer will be a fairly annoying one, but being level 40 already, we can get Vanica tasks, and that's great. I think it's Vanica. Yeah, it is. Duradel is going to be at level 100. We're going to try to get to the fairy at level 70, I think it is, and level 75 is Neve, I think. I think I can open this up while fighting? Yeah, you can. So level 75 is Mount Cruel. You can do the person in there, which is Konar. 85 is actually the Gnome Stronghold, so that'll be Neve, Steve, that idea. Xanaris is level 70, so that'll be easy to go to as well once we get these levels going up a bit more. I want to get ranged up, but really, to be honest, it won't help us get levels up, so it's just going to be something that we can use for another form of attacking things. At the moment, I truthfully don't think we need it. I think we should be okay without it. I do want to get agility up this episode too. I want to get at least 10 agility. So after we're done killing our hill giants, which should take probably another, at this rate, 30 minutes. It's pretty slow. At least I am training attack. I'm not training strength on accident, so that's a positive. I told you guys I drink at least 1 cup of water per episode, but I forgot a cup of water this time, so I am going to go get one after I attack this here. And I am trying to talk more audibly and clearly. I go through the episodes. I don't watch all of the episode back, but I do watch bits and pieces. And I try to see if there's any kind of like major problems with it on moments that otherwise might... Sorry, I noticed something on the ground. On moments that otherwise might go unnoticed. I try to watch back on where I was like loud, and or I was explaining something that I knew I maybe messed up a word, so I want to go back and see how that sounded. I've noticed I'm mumbling quite a bit though, and I want to try to enunciate better, so maybe this will also help me talk and speak better, sort of like a speech therapy idea. It's not like I have a speech impediment, I don't know. I mumble because of the fact that I'm used to the person that I talk to the most, and I know that they can understand me. Sometimes. Actually, wait, there's quite a bit of water left in this. I don't need to fill it up. I can wait. See, I'm being progressive in real life, while also being progressive in RuneScape. I got myself a cup of water. I closed the fridge. I turned off the light, so I'm saving electricity. I'm doing great. I'm saving the environment while also making my body healthier. At some point, I'm going to start selling a workout plan book for you guys to purchase. You guys can buy it on my e-blog, which you can find out in the description below. For $49.99 per month, you too can work out like me. Do RuneScape. Get your water cup, turn off the lights, all in one go. Also, that is complete satire and not true, so please don't think that that's real. Where's our music at all the time, by the way? I always get scammed out of music. They're always joining into the game and I hear nothing, and then I just hear the attack sounds. Let's play the original harmony sound and see what we go from there. Toggle all. Unlocked. Yes, this is perfect. I don't want to see what's available. Let's be surprised. So, let's get on the topic of AI. I am a proponent of it. It's something that I feel like is something that you have to get used to. It's like when the hammer was... I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's like the typewriter. A lot of people probably enjoyed writing, but the typewriter made things so much easier. At some point, you're just going to have to own up to it and say, yeah, typewriter is good. Computer came out, calculators, cell phones. It's all the same idea. Technology evolves. So, I mean, eventually you have to keep up with it. Don't be stuck behind and learn it while it's coming out. Don't learn it after it's already out and it's the big norm. Worst case scenario, it doesn't actually fall through and, oh well, you have useless information in your head, but isn't that all of life? Having useless information that you'll never use. But, I don't know. With the way things are going and how much time it does save, the fact that Stack Overflow's website traffic has gone downhill, I think it's safe to say that it's here to stay and it's not going to go anywhere else. Plus the billions of dollars that people are investing into it per year, the fact that companies are hoarding onto it. You just have to be careful with what you put into those things. I really hope I don't go on tangents like this a lot, because I will talk about very random things. Again, I need to start getting an agenda pulled up so I can talk to those, pull up like a note section or something like that that I can speak to. Maybe that's what I can do. I can go through and put like little notes that I might want to speak about and delete them as I go through. That way you guys can kind of like keep up. For anybody that might care. One day. Tiptoe. What's this? Okay. Escape ape. Quiet. Oh! No. Interesting. It's different. What about Escape Hunter? What's that then? Waterfall? I remember Barbarian Workout. That's an awesome one. A Death Rune? Give me that. How many of those have I gotten? 2. That was my first time getting them. Okay. Good. So, Runeland has a very cool feature where you can have a loot tracker, and so long as I keep my profile proper and everything saved on this computer and play on this computer every time I play this account, which I do plan on doing that, or I transfer the save and transfer this profile over to another computer that I might play on when I do play on it, everything should stay in the loot tracker, so we'll be able to keep track of this account's progress. So far we've killed 518 things, and I have no idea what that could be. Well, it's 92 goblins, 71 black knights, 45 chickens, 35 guards, 35 barbarians, 90 cows, and 22 calves. So that's an interesting fact. I always get worried that my neighbors hear me, and they think what I'm doing, but then I also think about the fact that it would be really weird if they just stopped and listened. And I could just be on the phone with somebody. So I used that as a thought as well to kind of clear my anxiety of this. My fiance hears me, but I've known her since I was like 7, so I don't think that matters too much. I think once you're naked in front of somebody, everything goes out the window. Or once you fart in front of them. Probably that one. The first time you use a porta potty in front of them too, I think is also a good one. Because you come out, they know you didn't wash your hands. They still let you hold their hand. Your pee hand too. Alright, we're getting on a weird conversation with this one. This hill giant though is level 28, and I'm level 42, which means in 14 more levels it will stop attacking me as an aggro, unless they always attack you, in which case I don't know that. This is too epic for me. Barbarianism. We need this one. Actually, what's beyond the meadow? Okay. I know this one. I can't tell you where it's at. But I do know it. So that's a positive. I think to make this a bit more fun too and try to get more of a crowd, I think I'm going to start live streaming these sessions, but it's literally going to be a 1-hour live stream. So it's not going to be anything more or anything less. It's just going to be hitting start recording and start streaming. I'll start it, I'll pull up the chat, I'll respond to you guys a little bit here and there, and I'll have the chat as like a little window thing in the chat box here for RuneScape. So that way everybody can kind of keep up with like the idea for, I guess, the general chat concept. But, or the conversation being had. But, I don't know, I like the idea of that. It would provide more interaction and that I don't just have to sit here and ramble to myself. I can have a bit more direction to this. And then you guys can suggest things to do, and it gives you guys more interaction if you're available to watch it. I could try to set more of a standardized time to actually do these, so that way they come out at like a scheduled time. You would see me record it, but then it's up to you if you want to watch. And then it would also be available on YouTube to watch later on if you would like to. So it's like a constant VOD, like Twitch, but not. It's YouTube. I'm fairly certain too, if I stream to YouTube, it will allow me to directly upload the video as I stream it. I don't know how that works out though, so I do have to look at that a little bit. I would imagine so. I wouldn't expect them to not have that as a feature. That'd be very odd. I'm guessing that it actually will upload and then transfer to your account as like a VOD idea, like what Twitch does, and then you can choose to upload them directly or not. So that way they don't upload everyone's content. They have enough bandwidth, but why waste it? So we got 18 left of these. We got 20 down in about 13 minutes, so we should be about, we'll say another 10 minutes or so. I'd pick up the big bones while I'm doing this. Get some extra prayer. I am going to also say, just for fun, if anybody is still listening, if anybody wants to, I am willing to work with someone to edit my video, and I will pay you $20 to edit my video for me. One time. I just want to see what you can do. And I'm curious. Because I don't know. I just think it would be funny. I've never paid anybody to edit a video for me. So, I mean, if you are hearing this and you are wanting to make $20 and want to edit a 1-hour-long video, and it does not have to be anything special, you literally can just do and add random funny things. Just don't add like an advertisement to the... Why are there so many hill giants? Don't add an advertisement in the middle of it, and we should be okay. I just think it would be fun. No real reason, but maybe like episode 20 could be an edited episode, because instead of being 2 hours long, it can be a 1 hour long edited episode of randomness. Like I choose a random editor each time. That'd be kind of fun. Pay him $20 per 10th episode. And then do like a Fiverr thing. I just send them like a 4 gigabyte, 1 hour long video. I think it's like 4.89 gigs, so the most I could do is probably render that down as 1080p, and then they have like I think 3.6 to deal with instead. But even at that point, it doesn't matter. We're in today's age of downloading a gigabyte per second, pretty much. For some people, it depends on if you have Fiverr. I'm also going to upload it to, I have no idea. I don't even know what I would use to transfer that. Google Drive, maybe? I don't even know. A 4 gig file, it would have to be like a Just Beam It thing, or like Croc, which is something that they would not use. I don't know. But yeah, if you like that idea, let me know. If not, you're probably not listening, and at which point then, yeah, you didn't even hear what I just asked, so doesn't matter anyway. We have 12 of these left. I have to start planning on what I want to do next. We're going to get maybe 38 attack from this as well, but we're also going to level up our Slayer to level 20. So 20 Slayer this episode, and then after that I do want to get agility down, because like I said, it helps with our run. Maybe that can be something that I just kind of fast forward through though. I'll fast forward the clip to get to level 20 with that, because I like the idea of how fast it goes, and I know how to do it now properly without messing it up. I do want to get 55 magic as well as quick as we can, but we have to save up a lot of money for runes to do that. It's going to be a lot of teleporting or a lot of casting spells, and either way, I don't have the GP for it because we have 20.5k. Not a lot. I spent too much on these stupid things, but I mean, they were worth it. Ooh, I know what we can do. One of the biggest things, actually, that I forgot about in this game. Recipe for disaster. So that'll be a long-term goal for us. We will actually set up this for getting all of Recipe for Disaster done. So Recipe for Disaster is a very long quest that takes a lot of requirements. It's a multiple quests rolled up in one. The idea is that there's a dinner going on at the castle, and I believe you have to help each person get unfrozen for their dinner. They're like stuck in time or some spell, and you have to help each person get unstuck in some type of way. I forget exactly really what the lore is of it, but you get gloves, which in this game is pretty big if you don't have millions and millions and millions of gold, because we could just buy the what's it called? Regen bracelet, I guess we could buy. No, yeah, regen bracelet. We could do what's another thing? Come on, brain. Because for ferocious gloves, you need Barrow's gloves, so that wouldn't work. What am I thinking about? There's another pair of gloves that you can buy. It's not even gloves. They're just like, you can buy spiked manacles. And then, I think that's feet though. And then you have, instead of those that you have something for the torture. It's like a Zenite thing. Tormentor bracelet. And I thought you had another thing too, but I don't think you do. I could be wrong. You know what though? We're going to use one of my favorite websites called OSBestinslot.com. OSRS Because I don't know anything else. And they actually don't have much here. Hang on. Glove slot. There we go. Ferocious gloves, combat bracelet, regen bracelet. Let's go to strength bonus for this. Am I gonna die? No, I'm not gonna die. We're good. Eat a tuna. Sorry. Sorry, Tony. By the way, shout out to Tony Tuna. He's a Twitch streamer. Really cool guy. I watch quite a few people on Twitch, but not really. I watch like 5 people on Twitch. He's one of them. Yeah, you have a regen bracelet, the tormented bracelet. You have van braces that you can get as well, so those are things that you can put in your glove slot that are not really meant to help you with melee, but they do help with range. We got 5 left. Cool, we're almost done. A lot of this episode's been Slayer. A lot of this episode's not going to be progressional, but we do need Slayer requirements for levels at some point, so I mean, And I mean, you guys can kind of put 2 and 2 together yourselves. If you have a weekend to sit down and play this game, you can get to where I'm at pretty quickly and farther. You have to also keep in mind I'm scrambling around to attempt to make this fun and easy for the beginning player. I also went through every free-to-play quest that you can at the beginning, so if you just start your account off as a member, you'll be able to do the members quests and get to this point faster. There really is no requirement to get to a lot of these quests. Like this one that you're seeing here, Monkey Madness 1, the only thing you have to do to get to that is the Grand Tree and like 15 other quests. So that's probably not a good example. But, Plague City, also not a good example, I don't think. Let me kill this thing and then I'll... Oh wait, no, never mind. Start quest helper. There we go. So Animal Magnetism, this one here. 18 Slayers. So we just got 18 Slayers, so that's a good requirement. Next, 19 Crafting. 30 Ranged. 35 Woodcutting. We have to finish Priest in Peril, and we can work towards that. There's other quests out there, though, that require no requirements. Show as normal, show as unavailable. There we go. So now things that we lack the requirements for, they will not show. But Clock Tower, we can do right now if we wanted to. There's no requirements to do that. So instead of going the path that I'm going, you can go that route. You can do Children of the Sun. You can do Client of Korend. You can do Druidic Ritual to start off your Herblord. You can do Dwarf Cannon to get your Dwarf's Cannon, which we are going to do at some point, just not right now. Gertrude's Cat. We can get ourselves a pet kitten. Monk's Friend. I have no idea what that actually does, but I think it gives you like prayer experience or something. No, because you're woodcutting and 8 law runes. Very odd. Merlin's Crystal. Gives you 6 quest points. That's a lot. I don't know why it gives you 6 quest points, but it does. Thank you, Grub. That is wild. I shared with Grub, one of my good buddies from our clan on my main through JCW. He, I took a screenshot of the analytics. Last episode is going way crazy. I don't know what's going on with it. I think YouTube's recommending it to a lot of people or something, because I am getting a lot of traction on that video compared to my previous videos. So if you just look at the analytics for them, which I love looking at the numbers for this, it's a lot of fun. You can sort of see the trend of things that you otherwise would not see. And I like that. It's a cool idea. For some reason right now, it's of course not loading when I want to reference to it. However, the idea is there. Number go up. Level 38, by the way, attack. We did get that. We also are going to get our 20 Slayer, just like I thought and predicted and calculated. Am I a genius? Absolutely. No, I'm not. Please always know I am joking. I am going to bury these big bones, and then I'm going to teleport away because I wanted to get my prayer level. I did not know that that was going to happen, but again, calculated, because I am awesome like that. We're going to go to Varrock. I don't know why, but it gives us a little bit of experience, and now we're here. We're going to rub that. No, we're actually going to rub nothing, because we want to go to Edgeville, and I don't want to waste this glory yet. We're going to go to Edgeville. We're going to get a new task from Vanica. After that point, we are then going to go to... somebody dropped 7 flax. They must have gotten a beekeeper event. I love the beekeeper. Beekeeper event's probably the best event. It's the easiest event. He pops up, he's chill. You just move 4 things over, and then you click a button. You're done. And you get an XP lamp. You can bank the XP lamps with nothing, because you need frog tokens for that. So I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, man. What am I even saying? No, but Beekeeper, easy event. Frog, easy event. They changed it to be more politically correct. Tree wins. Huh? He better be like a hardcore Iron Man that just has like tons of woodcutting experience. Yeah, he does. 61 woodcutting. That's funny. Open trap door. Climb down. We are now in Edgeville Dungeon. We're going to walk north, go all the way up to this guy here, get a new task. And then I think at that point what I'm going to do is just kind of fast forward through a lot of the episode until we get to our 20 agility. Not a lot of the episode. I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to show you where I'm going to train the agility, and then also show the walk to getting to the next agility spot that I'm going to train at as well. If I remember correctly, it's meant to go Draenor, then Alcarid, then Varrock. Yeah, Draenor, Alcarid, then Varrock. So we'll do that. But we're not going to go to Varrock today. We're going to get to Varrock probably in another episode. But getting 20 agility will help us out a lot. 72 ogres is actually insane. I don't know why we're getting so lucky with our tasks on this account, but okay, I'll take it. That's going to be one that we're going to fast forward through, though, because killing 72 of those, I am going to run out of breath to talk about things. I don't even know what I could say. That is way too much. Alright, so my brain needs to catch up to where I want to go and do, so I am going to use a charge to go to Draenor, because it is very far away. To get there, I'm going to right-click my Amulet of Glory that I paid 13k for, and teleport to there. Now that I'm here, I'm going to try to get my YouTube analytic thing to pull up again. It's still not pulling up, I don't know why. Let's close out of all these tabs here and try this again. The YouTube. View channel, let's go into our bank here, manage videos. There we go, now it's loading. Analytics. But yeah, last episode, for some reason, I don't know why, 105 views so far, and previous video is at 65, the one before that is at 33, so we go 10, 9, 8, 7, so we go for 10 is 105, 9 is 65, 8 is 33, 7 is 96, 6 is 44, 5 is 22, so to see the numbers go up and change is awesome. I can't figure out exactly why or what, but from what I can see, it's YouTube recommending the video to you guys, which is great. That's cool. I got a notification on Discord for some reason. Minimize that. Excuse me. Now what we're going to do is run through our course here until level 20. Not this exact course. Oh, we're also going to kill this mosquito before it eats me alive. Because there's a mosquito in my house, and yeah, I'm good on that. Killed it. I also killed my cat's heart, too, because it just ran away. Sorry, cat. I have 2 cats. Well, we have 2 cats. One's name is Lily. One's name is Lily, and then the other's is Daisy. So 2 flowers. Sorry, I was moving stuff. Can't think and move. Too dense. Lily and Daisy, though, are awesome cats. I'm going to do 1 lap without slowing down, and then after that lap, we're going to see the speed up. So you guys are going to hear me ramble 1 last time, and then after that, the video is going to unslow down, and you are going to see me getting 20 agility. It's also a good segue because it's pretty much right halfway through the video. We're at 30 seconds. I need to think of a thumbnail and a title as well. I like to do that. It's like the most creative part of this episode all the time. All these episodes. Not too creative because I'm not artistic. Like the thumbnail's all just AI. I'm not gonna lie. It's not all AI. It is me like editing a little bit of it in Photoshop, but it's also the general sense of it is AI. Anyway, we're gonna speed this up now. See you guys. All right. We just got our 20 agility level. I don't know what I was thinking with going from here and then at level 10 going over to Alcarid, but yeah, that's definitely not happening. So next stop is going to be, I guess, getting... I don't even know. I want to try to get 40 attack, but getting in that like a whole episode like this is not really feasible. It might be. We got a rune scimitar, not a rune. What the hell? We got a mithril scimitar. During that, we had a quizmaster pop up. Quizmaster will ask you 4 questions for an odd one out. He'll show you 3 items, and you have to pick the one item that doesn't match the other 2, which makes sense once you see it. He'll show you like 2 fish and a shield, and you have to click the shield because it's the odd one out. Or he'll show you like 2 different fish and a sword. You kind of get the idea from that, but he'll offer you a mystery box at the end or 1,000 coins, and always pick the mystery box. The mystery box has a chance to get the stale baguette out of like a 1 in 256 chance or something like that. It's pretty high up there. So I think the first thing we want to do is get fight arena finished. So I think for fight arena we can do start quest helper. This will get the attack that we want and also get our thieving experience up. So to start the quest, I can go southwest. Alright, let's go into here. Let's get our gear that we need for our magic, since we're going to be using that. Take our chaos runes and our air runes and fire law. We need that to go to Varrock. Let's go to Varrock. We are going to try to buy some extra runes, maybe chaos runes. And then the only issue with doing those fast forward things that I do, I don't know how long they're going to take. Like, I could technically think from the time that I started until now, divide that by 8. So like 37 minutes basically, divide that by 8. I'll be looking at like just above 6 minutes of time. So technically we're at like 30, we'll say like 38 minutes into the episode, I'm gonna guess, after having all of that compiled down for time. So yeah, 38 minutes into the episode, we'll do another 22 minutes and call it there. So at 1 hour and 30 minutes in for my recording time, we'll end it. And then about the same for this here. So chaos runes, I'm going to buy 20k worth of them. How much is that? Oh, it's a good amount. So we'll actually get 120 of them. We'll have to buy them for a little bit more. There we go. Zoom in there, put the money away, put the marks of grace away. We actually got 5 of them already, which is great. I think you need 163 to get the graceful outfit. Let me look it up. Graceful outfit, OSRS. You need 260. I don't know why I was thinking I don't know. We won't question things. We don't ask questions here. We only answer questions. And there's nobody to ask me a question since there's nobody really to talk to except my fiance, and she doesn't talk when I make these videos. It'd be very weird to hear a random person in the background. Anyway, what I want to do now is figure out how I can save spot these, how I can get this done. I need to search a chest, do this, do that, talk to a lady. There's a lot we have to do for this, and it's like, save spot it. I have to get 5 coins? What? Oh my god. That's a lot of coins if you think about it. I'm not sure we'll have that. Alright, we got our 5 coins there. Let's do our tuna. We have 8 tuna left. Let's buy Let's put this back, actually. Let's go to our game. I actually examined our money before we started doing everything and putting our things away. Because midway through, I thought, like, oh, I can go to Alcarid and start doing things. So 387392. So if we take out all of our gold, deposit X, 387392. We have 8,106 gold left over. Alright. Technically, I think it's like 387068, but I'm not going to go for the extra 330 gold because I messed up. It's my problem. Alright, what was I doing again? Tuna. We need to buy food. Alright, we got 2k worth of food? No, we don't. Alright, nobody wants to sell me tuna. That's fine. That's cool. I didn't want it anyway. I don't want your tuna. Jesus, why is it so expensive right now? The hell? Alright, to make our life easy, we are going to buy an Ardoin teleport. Ardoin is a very annoying to pronounce thing, but it's a real place, I swear. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I most likely am not. Ardoin is what a lot of people say as well. Ardoin is another thing. Ardy, Ardoofus, Vardoofus, a lot of things. A lot of names. We have one now, though, to teleport to there, just so we can start the quest. Monastery South. Alright, yeah, screw it. We're just gonna run right into it head first. Oh, no, I have to do Plague City quest first. Damn it! Uh-oh. Well, my noob is showing. You know what, though? In this case here, what we'll do is we'll use charter boat, which easiest one's going to be Port Sarum. To get there, I can teleport to Falador using Law and Water. Let's deposit this. Let's get a Law Rune. Let's get a Water Rune. Teleport to Falador. Run this way. Run this way. Now, the thing about run energy and agility, you actually gain run energy faster the higher agility level you are. So it doesn't drain slower, per se. It really just regains faster. So across time, what you're noticing is just the idea that your run is regenerating as you're running. So that's why it goes down a little bit slower. What we're going to do now is go to Remington, and then we're going to use the boat to get up to Ardoin, or Ardone, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to be a stickler for anything. I have a horrible last name, so people pronounce my last name wrong all the time, so I know words are really hard to get. Plus, I can't read that well, so I'm just going to blame that right away. I pretty much blame that all the time. Alright, we're going to get our Ardoin. He's going to tell us for 30 coins all the way there. He's going to tell us a little story about himself. He's actually going to get drunk and take us to the wrong place, and then we have to pay for a new boat and a new captain, because he gives up. I'm making up my own story in my head. It's fun. Alright, Jungle Island is getting changed. Let's see what this new one is we just unlocked. Oh! I know this one. Talk to this gal, the Lady Serval. Yeah, I got 16 minutes left. We could definitely finish this quest in that amount of time. Yeah, let's start fighting arena, sure. Search the chest to the east. for some Khazard armor. Okay, I can do that. There's a chest way over here. Straight to the east. Wonder if it's in a house. Looks like it is. Equip the Khazard armor. Alright, so -2 magic, -3 magic. That's cool. Alright, I gotta walk through this gate. We have 190 casts. That should be plenty. I hope. We have no food. I didn't really plan that one out, so we're just gonna wing it. If I start to get hurt too much, I'll just run away. I feel like that's possible. Okay. We're gonna keep our run energy reserved so that way we can at least safe spot these things. It looks like... I have no idea how I can do this. Kill the ogre. You can lure it behind a skeleton to safe spot it. Get ready to fight the monsters. All safe spottables, starting with Khazard. Kill the ogre. You can lure it behind a skeleton. Kill the scorpion. You can lure it behind a skeleton. Kill the bouncer. You can lure it behind it. Okay. All skeleton. Alright, this is easy. Scully-lally-lally-lally-boo. That's how I did it last time on my hardcore. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, talk to this dude. Buy a Cali Brew for 5 GP. Where at? Way over there? Why? Why? I feel like the music's quiet, but it's not. It's like just right, I feel like. So we're just gonna keep it how it is. If it is ever too quiet for you guys, let me know in the comment section down below, and I can adjust things, because everything's able to be changed. I'm getting sleepy as well, so we're gonna get this finished up. Edit it out real quick. To do that, I take it into DaVinci Resolve, and then I slice out the beginning of my training and the end of my training. I then take that clip and I right-click it, and I add a speed timer adjustment to it for 8 times faster. And then I combine all the clips together just by pushing them all together. And then I render that out, and then I upload that video. Normally about an hour to 2 hour long video for my computer takes roughly about 5 to 8 minutes. Depending on the resolution that you're recording at and rendering at, it could take more time. Depending on the resources you're using, it could take more time. Depending on your computer, it could take more time. I don't want to hear this, so I'm going to change the name. Song. I'd like to get a Cali Brew. Come on, yeah, give me money. Here's your money. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. Mole, mole, here comes the mole. Talk to the guard, I don't want to. It's my party, I can dance if I want to. Getting sleepy, becoming delirious. That's not good. Don't be mysterious. Cause it's trick to rock a rhyme. Rock a rhyme, that's right on time. Uh-oh, and before copyright. Womp, 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 womp. Take the room back to the guard. Fight. Fight. Doot, 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 doot. Get ready to fight the people. Alright, let's go over here. Let's use the keys on the door and fight. It should be easy, right? I hope. Run. Alright, let's go. Got to safe spot it with a skelly. Alright, I had to kill an ogre. That big man right there. Please don't hurt me, sir. Please don't hurt me. Alright. So I have to find a skeleton. Run away! Wait, can I just do this? Bro! Is this what they mean by the skeleton? Like, lure it behind the skeleton? If so, it is a skeleton, but it's a corpse, not a skeleton. Come on, quest helper, developer man. I know he just sits there and enters in all this information, so I'm actually joking. I really appreciate this plugin. Talk to Hengrad. Cool. Kill the scorpion. I can do that. I could do that pretty easily, I think. Fight arena. Scorpion, you big bastard. You chasm bastard. Yeek! He's really close. Whoa, hey. There we go. Easy life. This is so simple. Kill Bouncer. You can lure it behind skeletons to safe spot it. Warning, after Bouncer is killed, you will be unable to re-enter the arena. Alright, that's fine. I don't know why that's a warning. Oh, if you drop stuff. Gotcha. The Bouncer. The Bouncer is just a hellhound. Huh? Hey, he's right here. Eek! Whoa! You hurt. Yeah, that's a corpse. That is not a skeleton. It is a again, it is a skeleton, but it is not a skeleton according to the game. It is a corpse. Now that's what I call slimline. You know, Jagex, that's kind of triggering to people if you think about it. I don't know if you're being too PC or not about that. You need to really like tighten up your wording on your quest lines. I don't know, me calling myself fat on the one quest line for Lunars, but it's okay, you know. It's whatever, man. It's whatever, dude. Die, you dog, you bouncer. I don't know why you're called a bouncer, though. It doesn't make any sense. We are at 9 damage, 5 damage. Dead. Cool. Exit the arena. Can't ignore general hazard warning. You will be unable to enter the arena. Alright. Go back to Lady Serval. Oh, shit! Forgot about that part. Fuck you, dude. Ouch. Ya big bitch. Ya think you're strong, but you're not. Cool thing is, though, we got to our 40 attack this episode, I think. This should just put us right up and over our necessary level. Well, experience. Lady Serval. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we got 41 attack. 14 thieving, and we're level 44 combat now. So let's teleport back to Varrock. Grab our trusty handy-dandy rune scimitar. Cool. Alright, so we got all that. Let's get our boots on that we had, which are these. Let's get nothing else out. We really don't need anything else. Now let's kill these guards here. Let's get tuna, maybe, just to have food. I think if I collect, it's still some in there. No, none in there. It's all in my banks. Control F, tuna. Got enough tuna to feed an army. Gonna keep strength on for right now. I want 40 strength, and then we're going to work on 40 defense after this. So we should be good. I've got about 2 minutes left in the episode, which is not bad. I said I would... Oh, he's disappeared. Interesting. Invisible guard. Huh. So if I stand here for other players, do I turn invisible then? I wonder. I'm going to go on my main account and look at that later on. I also did say I would do the Easter event next episode, but I lied. I did forget, so we'll make that a first note. Do the Easter event next episode, you idiot. If you don't do it, you're lying to the viewers. If you lie to people, they will hate you. Oh, hang on, let me attack a guard. If people hate you, no one will watch your YouTube videos. If no one watches your YouTube videos, you will have to stop playing the account. Oh, hang on, let me attack another guard somewhere. Here we are. Go away, concerned man. You look like a player and make me concerned. Have to stop playing the account in an average manner and start playing the game again like you used to. Alright, I think that's a good reminder, right? Do the Easter episode. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then get 40 defense. That can be our next one. I like that. And then after that, we can do crafting. I like crafting. Fletching. Ooh, herb lore. Get Druidic ritual finished. All right, I think we're good on that. We have our goals set in. We have 28 minutes on our clock here. We were supposed to go to an hour and a half, actually. I lied, not an hour and 28. I don't know why I was thinking 128. Because I was thinking 37 minutes in my head. All right, so we're going to continue killing things for just a little bit longer. What is this song? Rest in Peace. Interesting. Reminds me of the Shore song that we had, On the Shore. I'm not going to be able to get to 40 strength before this episode ends. However, we are going to be able to get to at least 1,500 experience left over, I think. No. Alright. Got about 30 seconds left. We will kill this guard. Hopefully quick. I don't know. Did they change these guys? I don't remember him looking like that. You know what? I lied. We're going to kill one more guard. Because look at that. We're at our 1,500 right there. Bam. Now we're below it. Now we're at 1,400. Looking good. Gonna get Gertrude's cat finished up. Requires us to get some little leaves in the back, I think. I want to do Druidic's ritual first. That way we can start doing our herb lures, and doing that really won't help us much. But hey, this episode's over. You guys have a great one. Thank you for watching, and we got a little bit of levels in today. I will see you next episode, and if you have any suggestions or anything I should do better for this one, let me know. Goodbye.